It's Retro Podcast with your host, Retro Lion. We talk music, entertainment, films, and more. And now, here he is, live, Retro Lion. Welcome back to Retro Podcast. We have another Halloween special today, and today's guest is Sage Autumn. Welcome, Sage. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Been overwhelmed for doing screenplays and couldn't get enough sleep last night because I think I saw some ghosts on the way.
Oh my gosh. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, my friend from work, she was like, watch out for Jason.
Oh my god.
Do you have a favorite horror movie? Are you into the horror theme?
I actually am. I love Friday the 13th. That's so weird that I didn't pick up on it but I also love Halloween. I think that's a great one. I saw one the other day that totally freaked me out. I think it's called Hush. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Sounds familiar.
It's on Netflix. It was way too realistic, so I was like, absolutely not.
Too far.
Yeah, too far.
Yeah. I couldn't watch Halloween. It was too far for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit cheesy, so that's why it wasn't totally freaking me out, but
Scream I can handle, but Halloween, no, I can't.
I've seen the Scream movies too. Those are
Have you
good.
seen the newest one?
I don't think so, actually. Yeah, no, I haven't.
You're missing out.
I know, I gotta watch it. I gotta get on that. Cool.
So anyhow, you are a country singer, and what was your biggest inspiration for going into country music?
It's kind of an interesting story because I didn't grow up listening to country music, and I wasn't influenced as a child with it, and so I think it had a lot to do with other people telling me that my voice sounded country and that I should think about singing more country music, and then slowly just started diving into it and getting more interested in old country music, and then started doing new country music, and it kind of was like a rabbit hole for me, and I just dove right into it, and it's been so much fun. And I've moved to Nashville and been doing it full time, literally was I'm doing the country thing, let's go. So it kind of just happened with other people telling me to do it, and then I realized that I really loved it. So
Nice. And
yeah.
what is your favorite part about Nashville?
Oh my gosh, I love how many concerts there are just every day of the week. I think that's one of my favorite things to do is to go see live music, obviously. And so just to know that there's something going on every day is so much fun. And just to get introduced to new people and new artists and just seeing how their careers flourish and everything. So
Nice. And is there any Taylor Swift stories in Nashville? Because she was originally from Nashville.
yeah, she moved here when she was really young and she got signed, and I've heard some stories, but I mean, her face is everywhere here, so it's not no one talks about it, she's everywhere. But
Have you been to see her live?
I haven't actually. I don't listen to her that much, but I listen to her old country stuff,
Mhm.
when she was 16. I listened to that album, the Fearless album, all the time. But her newer stuff, it's just I'm definitely into the more country rock stuff, and she doesn't do that anymore, so yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
But spoiler, I have 3 signed Taylor Swift albums.
that's awesome.
And is there anything you're doing special for Halloween?
I actually haven't planned anything yet, but usually we have some college, we call them house shows. So there's a lot of college bands that get together and someone hosts at their house, and it becomes this huge Halloween party. But it's the bands dress up as famous bands. So
Nice.
last year we had Radiohead, and we had a Casey Musgraves. It was a dude who dressed up as Casey Musgraves, and then they sing all of their songs, and it's just so much fun. We had the 1975. And sometimes we'll get special guests that hear about the parties, and they'll come, and they're the actual people. So we had the lead singer of the backseat lovers come and sing, and it was like so much fun. So things like that I'll probably do again.
And was there ever a moment where during Halloween or just the month of October where you and your friends would pull Halloween pranks, or would you ever get jump scared?
Oh my gosh. So I went to like I love doing haunted house things. I think that's so much fun. And I'm from California, and there's this thing by my house that's called the Haunted Trail, and they deck out this entire like bike path, and they make it this whole haunted trail thing, and you walk through it, and it's just like it's so much fun, but it's just like you totally are getting scared every 2 seconds.
I can't do haunted houses.
I think they're so much fun, especially if you're doing it with your friends and you're just like screaming at the top of your lungs.
Getting jump scared, that's not a problem. I'm immune to jump scares. It's the part I fear the most is that someone's gonna come out and I'm actually totally gonna go.
Oh yeah, thank God like no one I've known has done that and no one's gotten hurt.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I literally almost knocked out a scarecrow one
I'm honestly not surprised. That probably happens more than we think.
time. Sorry.
No, it's good. That was funny.
Uh, was there ever an embarrassing moment where at first it was not funny, but then looking back on it, yes, it was funny?
Oh my gosh. Not that I can really think of. I'll have to rethink about that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And if there's anyone who wants to go into country music or is looking to go into country music, what is the best advice you would pass on to them?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say to say yes to everything and kind of just take off every opportunity as it comes and make the most out of it and always give 100% effort into everything because you never know where that can lead and you never know where those people can lead you and like you never know who's in the room or who knows who and it's just like all it like people say it's about networking and some really good piece of advice that I got was yes, it's about who you know, but it's also about who knows you and why, and the why is really important on like why people know you. And so I think it's like making really good first impressions, like showing up on time, like being prepared, like with anything, like just having every kind of outcome be a possibility and just be ready for everything is what I would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so I was gonna ask, just shoot, I just forgot it. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you're good.
I didn't get enough sleep last night.
No, totally fine.
Was
Totally good.
was so spooked last night. I didn't sleep until 2.
Oh my gosh, that happens to me sometimes too. When I see something that totally freaks me out.
Yeah, one of the worst encounters that I had last night while driving home, like I'd be walking and then it's like, wait, did I see something? Is there something? And I'm like, dude, this one happened and I literally almost went off the road, but I'm just driving home and I'm just like, just spooked from seeing ghosts or just thinking I saw a ghost.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's when
literally,
you just, yeah.
yeah. So there's this old railroad track. The railroad is, I mean, no trains run on it anymore. It's
Okay.
completely abandoned. But there's this bridge that every time I cross this road, it's a track that just goes up to the bridge. And
Mhm.
literally, I saw like flashing lights and it almost felt like I saw a ghost train.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Your
not
brain was
kidding.
probably your brain was probably just playing tricks on you like the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be a railroad crossing that was there and it lasted there until it got put up for sale and some random owners just bought it.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah. No, it's a shame because it was, I mean, yes, the railroad's still there, but it's a shame they sold the railroad crossing because it was a perfect piece.
Um, got it.
Yeah. Have you ever had those moments where you thought you saw a ghost or something?
Oh yeah. Um, I forget what movie it was. You're like reminding me of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think it was The Conjuring or something like
Oh,
weird.
good God.
And I did like a watch party with my friends for like his birthday, and we all watched The Conjuring, and we were all getting freaked out. And I swore that like when I got home, I like saw the like ghost or demon thing, whatever is in
Was
that
it the
movie.
nun?
Like, yeah, something like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
swore I saw her and I totally just freaked out. Like the whole rest of that day, I was like, there's no way.
I couldn't
So
do that one either. That
yeah, those movies, like if they're really good enough and the editing is good enough, I'm gonna be like scarred. Yeah.
same here. Um, my parents went to see a movie several years ago, and this was back when the first Nun came out. But
Hmm.
they were in the theater, and it was packed with all these people, and they saw a trailer for the Nun, and in
Uh-huh.
that trailer where there's like the one woman that's walking down the hallway, and the nun's behind them, and then the nun turns around, the woman turns around, and then boom, just jumps out in the middle of nowhere.
I know, those are so crazy.
My mother said the whole theater screamed when that.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah. I think I remember that trailer. Yeah.
I
Crazy.
couldn't watch.
I know. Those are yeah. Those movies are only for specific people, I think.
I mean, what's worse than horror? The Nun or the CGI Sonic, the one but before the newer, before they redesigned it.
I think The Nun.
Yes.
That one was bad.
there
Yeah.
was a video I saw on YouTube where someone took the trailer of the Stephen King's It remake and they replaced Pennywise, but with Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat.
Oh my God. See, that wouldn't be as bad. That would be great.
I'm like, you ruined it.
No, yeah, that's not the same.
It's still a great movie. I mean, Mike Myers is hilarious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Did you hear that they're making a Shrek 5?
I did hear about that. I'm curious to know how that's gonna end up.
But I mean, like, what are your thoughts about it? I mean, after all these years since the
I
fourth,
don't
now there's
know.
a
I
five.
mean, I feel like it's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be really good. I feel like all of the like
Mhm.
remakes and stuff like that have been really good that I've seen, so I don't think they're gonna do a bad job.
Nice.
But I'll
And
be interested to see.
yeah, I'm with you on that. Uh, although Deadpool Wolverine was great, I do give that credit.
I actually haven't seen any of the like
What?
Deadpool stuff. I know. I just can't get into like anything like that. I know. Sorry.
They're hilarious.
Oh, I've heard good things about him. I'm definitely not like a movie watcher. I'm more of like a series binger. So
Understood.
movies, I have to like literally be in the mood to watch a movie or else I'm not gonna do it. So
Fully understand.
yeah.
And we are coming down to the end of the interview, and we have two famous questions.
Okay.
Do you have a famous board game or card game?
Hmm. I love cards. I love all cards, but I think there's a game called Wizard that my family plays, and it's like so much fun. It's kind of like a betting game mixed with like competition and like trying to win, of course, but it becomes super competitive in my family, and I just love that one. So,
I know exactly where you're going.
yeah.
Yeah, it's that way on my dad's side of the family. If you put both my grandpa, my uncle, and his son, my younger cousin, at the same table, oh yeah, they're all the
Oh, it's
same.
like a war.
And for the very last question, is there a favorite retro product that you enjoy the most, or something you wish you had? Could be anything from the early 2000s or the 90s.
Okay, something I've been wanting, and I keep seeing ads for these, like from like other people that have used them and had them, is getting like a super vintage record player, like the ones that are like the boxes that have like the
Hmm.
stands and they stand up. Oh my gosh, those are just so cool. I'm obsessed with anything vintage and like thrifted
Same
and
here.
like yeah. Anything like that, I'm like give it to me. So I one of these days I'm going to get one of those freaking awesome record players cuz I have a crap ton of records. I just have like a new record player so it's not the same. But yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo definitely takes her music back to the 90s.
Mm, super cool.
Yeah, also have a signed CD.
I love her. She's great.
Yeah, well, Sage, thank you again for attending today's episode, and best of luck with your country music.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great.
Certainly. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Spotify, and follow us on Instagram. See you next week!